Welcome to Basel, one of Switzerland's underrated tourist destinations. From all the iconic landmarks, food you must eat, down to the hidden gems, these are the best things to do in Basel. Upon arrival at Basel Station, on the right you will pass by the Witch's Path, adorned with masses of graffiti known as the notorious Basel Line, Europe's most beautiful array of graffiti. The walls of Basel Station are adorned with stunning mural paintings of Switzerland's iconic landscapes. This is how fast you can travel between Switzerland, France and Germany. Let's go! A unique meeting point for three countries, languages and culture. This is the point which Germany, France and Switzerland converge. Here, you can enjoy terraces with a border-spanning view of the Rhine. Next, we are going to explore Switzerland's oldest biscuit manufactory. Basler Lackerly is a traditional hard spice biscuit from Basel, known for its unique blend of flavors and a top-secret recipe. These cookies are a specialty of Basel going back to the Middle Ages. The guided tour lasts 1 hour where you gain an insight into the 270-year history of Jacob's Basler Lackerly. This includes a trip back in time tracing the evolution of the Basel Lackerly, a tour of the manufacturer, and a chance to sample Lackerly recipes from 3 centuries.
We have 3 bakers and we need 4 markers for 1 baker.
At the end of the tour, you get to pack your own Basel Lackerly and bring it home with you. These biscuits are a Basel specialty, often used as a souvenir. You definitely can't leave Basel without trying their most famous Leckerly. Basel's town hall is impossible to miss with its striking red facade, proudly standing in the heart of the old town. Its ornate tower and whimsical frescoes add a touch of theatrical flair, telling centuries-old stories in vivid colour. The 500-year-old building houses the meetings of the cantonal parliament as well as the cantonal government of the canton of Basel-Stadt. This is definitely my favourite part of the city and it is especially stunning during Christmas. I highly recommend you visit Basel's Christmas market. It's the most beautiful Christmas market I've been to in Switzerland. The narrow alleyways and hidden squares with over 200 fountains as well as the many centuries-old buildings and eye-catching sights makes Basel's Old Town one of the most beautiful and intact of its kind in Europe. The Spalentor was one of the original 8 city gates that were part of an outer wall dating back to 1400, one of the most beautiful and magnificent city gates in Switzerland. Now we are on our way to see the smallest museum in Basel, located in Gerbergässlein, a narrow pedestrian alley in Old Town. The Hosesek Museum is a 2-foot by 2-foot window in the door of a 600-year-old house. It displays miniature collections that you could almost put in your pocket. Troubled by the curiosity of passerbys, the family fitted a wooden box behind the window and started to display small items in it. The display changes in line with the seasons and makes reference to various current world events. With his kinetic artworks, Jean Tinguely is one of the greatest and most innovative Swiss artists of the 20th century. In 1977, he created sculptural machines in the shallow fountain and in the process gifted Basel a famous new landmark. The 10 figures were designed and arranged like actors or dancers on a stage, performing the same spectacle over and over again, though no two performances are ever alike. Museum Tinguely in Basel holds the world's largest collection of his work and is worth a visit. Did you know Harry Potter's Chamber of Secrets is real and is in Basel, Switzerland? Tucked away in Gerbergässlein is a lost place of which many of the residents in Basel are unaware, the Gerber Fountain. According to an obscure legend, a basilisk was killed in this fountain, and to avoid further calamity, it is said to be embedded to the wall behind to this very day. The myth concerning the basilisk is deeply rooted in the city of Basel. This is primarily evidenced by the numerous green basilisk fountain you can find across the entire city. The Basler Münster is the most famous landmark in Basel. The Münster is listed as a heritage site of national significance in Switzerland. The Basler Münster features notable stained glass windows, including one depicting the Second Coming of Christ and another featuring the Last Supper. You can climb 250 steps to the top of the towers. The view from the towers can be especially beautiful during the Christmas season when the city sparkles with holiday lights. The towers of Basler Münster offers breathtaking views of Basel as well as neighbouring countries, France and Germany. With its red sandstone walls, colourful roof tiles and twin towers, there's no other building that adorns the cityscape of Basel like the cathedral. The Falls is the terrace behind the cathedral that offers an excellent view over the old town and as far as the border triangle. It's one of the most popular viewpoints in the city where locals take a break here and enjoy the wonderful views over the Rhine. On one side of the viewing terrace are steps that lead down to the landing jetty of the Münster ferry. Basel has a unique mode of transport. The Rhine River ferries are attached to a long wire cable and are driven purely by the current of Rhine itself that brings you to the opposite shore. There are 4 Rhine River ferries, namely Le, Vogelgriff, Wildmar and Ueli, linking Groß Basel to Klein Basel. On the Münster ferry, you will enjoy the best view of the Basel Cathedral. But there is more than one way to cross the Rhine. Mittlere Brücke is one of the oldest Rhine crossings and has become such a symbol of the city. From the bridge, you will have an amazing view of the skyline of Basel and of the Basel Cathedral. You can walk or take a tram to cross the bridge. A copy of the Old Bridge Chapel, the Capelli Yoke is a small Gothic chapel on the Mittlere Brücke that was once both a religious site on the bridge and the scene of public punishments. Basel is seen as Switzerland's capital of architecture, a harmonious blend of centuries-old landmarks and bold contemporary designs. Here are some unique architecture you should check out in Basel. In case of wet weather, Basel has the highest museum density in Switzerland with almost 40 museums. You are bound to find one that you like. Here are some museums you can check out in Basel. For history lovers, just 45 minutes away is Augusta Raurica, Switzerland's largest archaeological park, bringing you back to the Roman times. An ambience reminiscent of 1800 years ago, the tiers of the impressive theatre at the time would have been packed with up to 10,000 spectators. Today, there is only seating for 2,000 visitors, but the atmosphere is still beyond compare. There are more than 20 monuments and sites that can be visited at Augusta Raurica, the theatre, picturesque Roman house, and even exclusive workshops such as baking in a Roman wood stove. You can easily spend the day here exploring everything that Augusta Raurica has to offer.